Where's your name, Mukuno? I can't find it anywhere. Yeah, my grades are about average. But Jutori, you're third in our grade. That's impressive. I'm Seiji Mukuno. With my mediocre grades, I'm currently looking at the test ranking list alongside Makumo Jutori. Jutori is good at both academics and sports. Sometimes he can come off as harsh, which tends to rub some classmates the wrong way. Well, I guess you and I just have different levels of smarts, huh? Just do your best, okay? Mukuno, you really are too much of a softie. You could easily ignore Jutori's snide comments. Well, I'm not too bothered by it. Rather, I'm glad to talk with friends. But it's concerning that I've told him multiple times to be careful about how he talks to others, and he hasn't improved. I wonder if he gives advice to someone like that. I worry that someday Mukuno might get deceived by a bad person. Even though I'm often described as someone who's oblivious to others' malice and easy to fool, fortunately, I've only had good people around me, so I've been able to live peacefully without experiencing any real harm. I've become a working adult now. I'm currently working as an engineer.
Suzukaze-san, if it looks like you'll have to work overtime, do you need any help? Thank you, but I'm fine on my own.
Her name is Suzukaze Mio, a senior employee who is a year older than me.
I see. Well, just don't overdo it.
Suzukaze-san tends to be quiet, which makes her seem unapproachable to other employees. Suzukaze-san, I'm about to head home, but if you'd like, please take this. Just like the female employee earlier, when I offered to help, I was quickly turned down. Thinking I should at least offer something, I presented the Madeline to her. Oh, it seems like Suzukaze-san's eyes lit up a bit.
Is it okay? These Madeleines are popular and sell out quickly, right?
Yes, but they taste better when shared with someone. I'd be happy if you could help me enjoy the Madeline even more.
If that's the case, I won't hesitate to accept it. But I'm really happy. I absolutely love these Madeleines, and I definitely buy them at least once a week. Honestly, I could eat them every day if I could.
Whoa, you get so chatty when it comes to sweets, Suzukaze-san. It's kinda cute.
What flavor of Madeline did you have, Mukuno-kun? My recommendation is the plain flavor. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I talking too much?
Suddenly feeling embarrassed, Suzukaze lowered her gaze, and I shook my head. I think it's wonderful to have something you're so passionate about, and seeing it up close gives me energy. I enjoy sweets, but I'm not very knowledgeable about them, so I hope you can teach me more.
I see. Then let's talk a lot more. Thank you.
After that, Suzukaze and I became close, and interacted a lot through snacks, and then... I love you, Suzukaze! Please go out with me!
I love you too, Mukuno-kun.
Thus, my relationship with Suzukaze, or rather Mio, began. 3 years later, at age 26, I found out I was going to temporarily transfer from the headquarters to a branch office, which meant I had to move. It's sad to be in a long-distance relationship with Mio, but it's work, and I have to do my best too. After finishing unpacking from moving and while shopping at a nearby supermarket... Huh? Mukuno? Long time no see! Jutori-kun, it's been a while. How's it going? Seeing a familiar face made me break into a wide smile. You live around here too? Yeah, well, I just moved today because of work. I see. By the way, I'm living with my girlfriend on a high floor of a tower apartment nearby. Nice, I'm jealous. I'd love to live with Mio too, and a higher place would be great. Well, I think you'll struggle since your brain power is different from mine. But good luck trying your best as a working adult, okay? Yeah, I guess so. Thanks for your support. As I recalled similar conversations from high school, we finished chatting and disbanded. A few days later, after work, I was at the public bath attached to my apartment. The highlight of this apartment is definitely that residents can use the public bath as much as they want. Of course, the location was good too, But since I love baths, the existence of this public bath was what made me choose this place. With a cheerful mood, I went through the door leading to the public bath. Oh, Mukuno? Oh, Jutori! So this is the tower apartment you live in! I unexpectedly ran into Jutori. Ah, so we're in the same building. By the way, I live on the 30th floor. How about you? You can't be living on a higher floor than me, right? 30th floor? Now that feels like a tower apartment. I'm on the first floor. If you're living on the first floor, there's no point in living in a tower apartment. It turned out I was just worrying for nothing. I mean, is living on the first floor in a tower apartment a normal thing? This guy just wants to show off about living in a tower apartment but is really low income. Huh? Well, it's probably tough for you, but good luck with everything. Since I just moved in, maybe he's trying to cheer me up. Even though I tilted my head in confusion over Jutori's sudden good mood, I enjoyed my time at the public bath.
By the way, you mentioned that you're living in a tower apartment now. Is everything okay?
Yeah, there was a room available on the first floor, and so far so good. After getting out of the bath, I went back to my room and was on the phone with Mio.
That's good to hear. But if anything comes up, don't push yourself too hard.
Thank you, but it's mutual. You tend to endure a lot. It might be tough with the long distance right now, but I want you to lean on me as your boyfriend.
It feels a bit strange to lean on someone when I'm supposed to be the older girlfriend, but if you say that much, then...
Whoa, that was unfair. I was planning to make her heart flutter, but instead, I was caught off guard and felt my heart race, secretly melting inside.
By the way, do you remember? It's near the branch where Seiji is currently working, but... we passed by it 2 years ago when we traveled together, didn't we?
Not knowing I was melting inside, she talked to me normally. I tried to act normal too. Ah, are you talking about that trip we took to explore sweets together? Of course I remember. There were a lot of things that happened back then. There was even someone who got left behind in the mountains along the way. We kept chatting until Mio said she was getting sleepy. A few days later, it seems there was a conversation at the kitchen appliance manufacturer where Jutori works. Wait, I'm going to be in charge of love romance engineering? Yes, since the current person in charge is transferring, I thought I would have you take over. Love romance engineering is an important client for us, as they've integrated a system into our kitchen appliances. Thanks to that system, even a new and small company like ours can meet customer demands, so keep that in mind. Yes, I'll remember that and do my best. I'll be in charge of a major company like Love Romance Engineering. So that means the company has high expectations of me, right? Finally, it feels like I'm getting a tailwind. Until now, I haven't been entrusted with any significant tasks. During high school, Jutori-kun was in a position where he faced no rivals. However, after starting his job, it seems his pride was beginning to crumble in front of other capable employees. But if I can achieve results here, I'm sure the company will start to take me seriously. With my bully target Mukuno moving into my apartment building and all, I've been feeling pretty lucky lately.
Hey, Jutori, are you listening? About the handover. Wait, is this person really okay?
A few days later, on another day off, I ran into Jutori and a woman at the entrance of the apartment building. Hey, low floor guy. Hi, Jutori. Is this your girlfriend? Wait, haven't I seen her somewhere? Oh yeah, she's way out of your league, right?
What are you talking about? That's so rude.
It's fine, we were high school classmates. Compared to me, he had lower abilities, but he's putting on airs living in a fancy tower apartment. He probably could only get a job at some mediocre company. If he's poor, he should just live in a cheap apartment instead of trying to show off. Right, Hikari? You think so too, don't you?
Wow, that sucks. I didn't think Makumo's personality was this bad.
Oh, hey! Jutori's girlfriend stepped closer to me, ignoring him.
Makumo, I'm really sorry about my boyfriend.
Oh no, it's fine. Wait, did I introduce myself?
Don't you remember? I'm Asagiri Hikari, the one you and your girlfriend helped 2 years ago.
Hearing 2 years ago and seeing Asagiri's face reminded me of my recent conversation with Mio. Could it be that you were left behind in the mountains by your boyfriend?
Yes, thank you for your time at that time.
Since it wasn't Jutori who left her behind, that was technically her ex. Apparently, when Asagiri warned her ex about reckless driving, he got angry and forced her out of the car. Fortunately, Mio and I happened to pass by in our car and helped her. By the way, after that, she properly demanded compensation from her ex-boyfriend, and he was eventually arrested for repeatedly engaging in reckless driving afterward.
On that day, not only did he drive me to my family home, but he also stayed by my side, which made me really happy. Makuno praised my courage for warning my ex about his reckless driving. And he complimented me multiple times, saying, "You're someone who cares about others." Each of those words helped heal my wounded heart.
On that day, it was clear to me that Asagiri was a compassionate person. She hesitated to get in the car because she thought she would get my car dirty. So, Mio and I kept repeating to you, didn't we? There are plenty of other guys out there, and you'll have a wonderful encounter soon. It brings me back memories. Realizing that those words reached Asagiri's heart, I let out a sigh of relief.
I said this 2 years ago, but let me say it again. Thank you so much.
No, regarding that matter, I've already received enough thanks, so please don't worry about it. I'm just glad to see that you're doing well.
Makuno remains as kind as he was back then. I wish I could have told you that I found a wonderful boyfriend, but I'm breaking up with him now.
Jutori quickly opens his mouth at the words that slipped out of her. Wait a minute, Hikari! Breaking up is just a joke, right? I didn't know Makuno was your benefactor.
I certainly can't forgive him for saying such terrible things to someone as good as Makuno. But I really dislike your attitude of automatically ranking others lower. You haven't changed at all despite my warnings, right? I can't keep dealing with Makumo anymore.
Wait, let's calm down and talk this over. Despite saying that, Jutori-kun chased after Asagiri-san, causing the two of them to drift apart. Oh, there was one thing I wanted to correct, but never mind. After that, the two really did part ways, and it seems Asagiri-san left Jutori-kun's room. Damn it! My dream plan of living with my girlfriend in a high-rise tower! Until now, I had been splitting the rent and living expenses with Hikari. And with my current income alone, I would have to cut down on living expenses significantly to afford this place. Damn it! This mess is all Makuno's fault. A few days later, during my break at work, I stepped into the company entrance. While I was pondering where to grab a bite, I came across Jutori-kun. Makuno, you! Oh, Jutori-kun? What's up? Do you have business at this company? This guy, after ruining my life, he has the nerve to look so carefree. Oh, I'm a top-notch employee, you know? I can handle accounts for big companies like Lovekoi Engineering. But what about you? What are you doing here? This isn't a place for a lowlife working at a bottom-tier company, is it? Oh, don't tell me you're doing cold calls. Don't even think about it. Someone like you would just get turned away. Is something bothering him? His words are sharper than usual. I furrowed my brows, feeling troubled, and decided to pull out my employee ID. I'm an engineer here. Well, I've only been at this branch for 2 years, and I plan to return to the headquarters afterward. Huh? Are you kidding me? Wait, what? After staring at my employee ID, Jutori-kun freezes for a moment. Wait, are you serious? Are you really an employee of Lovekoi Engineering? Yes, I am. Allow me to introduce myself again. I'm Mukuno, a manager at the headquarters of Lovekoi Engineering. No way! But your grades were just average, and you live on the first floor of a high-rise. Yeah, it's true that I wasn't great at school, but I enjoyed studying programming and IT. During college, I worked part-time in programming and built up a lot of experience. I think it was lucky for me to join Lovekoi Engineering right after graduation. Besides, I live on the first floor because I'm not good with heights. Wait, but you said you envied me for living on a higher floor. Yeah, I think it's cool that you're okay with heights. If I lived in a place like that, just looking out the window would probably make me feel sick. Right, I didn't envy him for wanting to live on a higher floor. I said that because I envied him for living with his girlfriend. Well, it seems like Mio-san likes high places, so I feel a bit embarrassed that I can't choose those kinds of places for dates. By the way, the reason I'm not good with heights is that I fell from a tree while trying to rescue a cat when I was in college. It's understandable that Jutori-kun, whom I hadn't seen since high school, wouldn't know that. I'm sorry for holding you up when you're busy. The other day, I forgot to correct what I said about living beyond my means. We can talk later when I get back to the apartment, so if you don't have anything urgent right now, I'll leave. What the hell? Huh? You suddenly think you can go above me, huh? All you need to do is look at me and say, "That's amazing, you're great!" Just boost my self-esteem, and that's all I want. I don't expect anything more than that from you. Stop going above me without my permission!
Oh dear, I thought the entrance was noisy. Jutori, I had thought you were pleasant during our meeting. But it seems you're the type to insult our employees. How disappointing.
Oh, no, this is... It seems she is the person in charge. Upon her arrival, Jutori's face instantly turned pale, as if he remembered why he was here.
Let me make one thing clear. No matter what you think, Mukuno is a valuable asset to our company. Not only does he possess the ability to devise high-quality programs, but his talent for nurturing talent is remarkable. Moreover, most of the embedded systems we provide to your company are developed by Mukuno's team. If one of our outstanding engineers is insulted, we cannot let this pass without action. We will follow up on this matter with your company, so for today, please take your leave.
Please wait! This is all a misunderstanding! It seems she has no intention of listening to Jutori's side and ignores his voice as she walks away. Mukuno, you need to back me up. Just say it was a playful exchange between friends. I can't let the company find out about my mistake at work. Please, Mukuno, we are friends, right? No matter how kind-hearted I am, when he puts it so bluntly, I can't see him as a friend anymore. But I should at least respond sincerely to someone I once considered a friend. I'm terribly sorry, Jutori. I must apologize, but this matter exceeds what I can decide on my own. Mukuno? Ignoring Jutori, who seems to be trembling at my overly formal words, I continue. You're here representing your company, and as such, it's common sense in a professional world that your behavior can influence your company. Yet, to lose yourself in anger and hurl insults in a place like this, that was foolish of you. Furthermore, you cannot live in this world alone. I believe we can only perform at our best thanks to the support of others. Pointing out someone else's faults won't help the world function smoothly. That's all from me. Wait! I was wrong, Mukuno! Please, look at me! At his desperate cry, I didn't turn back again. After that, Jutori was removed from his position for losing the trust of our business partners and faced a pay cut. His path to promotion was now distant. Inevitably, his enthusiasm for work faded, and ultimately, he resigned under pressure. With his income cut off, he had to leave his luxury apartment because he could no longer pay the rent. I had thought that looking down on people from a high place wouldn't affect me, but that wasn't the case, was it? Damn it! I have no idea what impact my words had on Jutori or where he is now. But if he has reflected on himself even a little, then it was worth speaking to him one last time. And now, my 2-year assignment has ended. I returned to the headquarters and I'm living with Mio. Hey Mio, thank you for falling in love with me.
And the gratitude is on my side. If it weren't for Seiji, I would probably still be single.
Is that so? You have so many wonderful qualities, and your little spoiled side is actually quite cute.
So sneaky.
Pretending not to notice her blushing and squirming, I brought something and knelt down. Inside the small bottle I presented were colorful candies. Mio, this is my feeling for you. Will you accept it? Each candy has its own meaning. The meaning of these candies is eternal love.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Seiji.
Pointing out others' shortcomings won't lead to your own growth. If you find yourself feeling frustrated when compared to others, try eating something sweet. It will surely dissolve your bitter feelings into something sweet.
But it's not the classic ring, is it?
I would like to choose the ring together because it's something that lasts a lifetime. Also, sorry, I didn't know your ring size.